Welcome to the overview and description section of this course. The impact of cyber attacks in recent years has seen cities and entire countries shut down, impacting health, schools, air travel, and entire public services. Governments and public authorities have been made to look incapable and irresponsible through no fault of their own, as the pace of device use, including mobile phones, tablets, apps, and Wi-Fi connections is skyrocketing. And to comment on the incapability side of things, I think it's fairly evident that the growth of technology in terms of communication, internet use, is unprecedented. And there've been instances where seasoned technology experts and Bill Gates, once when Bill Gates was still at Microsoft way back then, there was an instance where he was doing a presentation on the new, probably the Vista, and he had a situation where the whole presentation froze, and that just tells you how difficult it is, even for seasoned authorities in the industry, to struggle with being able to manage the pace of cyber threats and attacks on networks, applications, and the entire spectrum of device equipments, which are all now connected either via Wi-Fi. We've also got Bluetooth. The infrastructure and the exposure to attacks is quite overwhelming, and it is difficult even for businesses to keep up with governments, who probably have the biggest jobs on their hands and having to protect the public through various agencies and ministries. You can see why they will look irresponsible or incapable when really it is a bit beyond. It is overwhelming in terms of being able to manage, put the whole strands together. According to WeForum.com, the website for the World Economic Forum, in April 2018, the small independent Caribbean nation of St. Martin faced a total public shutdown for an entire day. The previous month, the city of Atlanta was crippled by a ransom attack that lasted 2 weeks and cost nearly $3 million. The worst part of this is the fact device use and internet traffic is growing with the introduction and the attraction, you can call it, of IoT, and the risk this brings and how to manage the situation. It is challenging, and even when you've got an application in, it doesn't always solve the problem, and there are clear reasons why. You can reduce the margin of exposure or margin of error, if you can call it that, of exposing yourself to hacks and threats. It is a very difficult area and time that we're in to be able to keep tabs on the spread of connectivity. Everywhere you look, there is some sort of a Wi-Fi or an internet connection in the industry itself. Everyone knows how quick everything is moving onto cloud and virtual systems. And virtual systems, basically, you need to connect to them, and you'd have to connect through the internet. There'd have to be some sort of a connectivity. And most of the connectivities, as much as you might have security layers, are very much exposed to hacks and interferences from attacks. And that brings us to the end of this session.